All right, Algebra 1, welcome to class today. My apologies that I'm not able to be with you today, but I wanted to still go over some things with you. We had worked last week on the worksheet, the sign number worksheet, and you basically, I believe, had only done the first column. And so I wanted you to keep going today on this, but I haven't really discussed with you yet how to subtract sign numbers. And so I want to talk to you about subtracting sign numbers. And in this column right here, we're going to think of this one as subtraction. And really, what you want to convert subtraction to is realizing that it's the same thing as adding positive and negative integers. And so for each one of these, I'm going to show you how we can convert it to adding positive and negative integers. Okay, so for number 1 here, it says 1 or 2 minus a negative 3. Well, a minus sign here, this one in between the 2 and the parentheses, is actually, I want you to think of it more now as the opposite of negative 3. And the opposite of negative 3 would be a positive 3. So 2 plus 3, you should get an answer of 5. Number 2, we start with a negative 4, and then you take these two negative signs, and another way you can think of it is take the two negative signs and make them into a plus. So negative 4 plus 7. The bigger number here, we have 4 red tiles and 7 blue tiles, so there are more blue tiles, which means the answer is going to be a positive 3. And so the answer there would be a positive 3. The next one is 6 plus a negative 5. Now that one wasn't a subtraction, but you could make it into a subtraction right here by basically saying 6 minus 5. So if I change that into subtraction on that side, then on this side it is addition of 6 plus a negative 5, and we have more positive tiles there. And if we're still thinking about the red rectangles and the blue rectangles, this time we have more blue or more positive, so our final answer would be 1. Number 4, we're going to rewrite that as a negative 8 plus 10. And the answer there is going to be, I'll give you a moment to think of it, negative 8 plus 10. Negative 8 plus 10, see if you can put the answer down. And I will give that to you, and that would be a positive 2. Okay, what I want you to do is this last one, that where it's only 2 integers, would be 12. I want you to change that into an addition problem right there, please. And hopefully you have it now. 12 plus 5, both positive, will be 17. All right, so you're going to have some on your worksheet where you have to change them from a subtraction problem, and here's how you would do it and make it an addition problem. All right, then my last 4 examples will be where we've got some actually addition here. We go from positive to negative to positive to negative. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is to group them. And I'm going to underline or circle. Notice right here the 7 and the 10 are both positive. And then the negative 2 and the negative 8 are both negative. So when I come over here to make it into just a single problem, I'm going to add the two positive numbers 7 and 10 and get 17, and then I'm going to say plus negative 2 and negative 8. I'm going to make that into a negative 10. And now I can add 17 plus a negative 10 and get a positive 7. Okay, back over here to number 7, we've got a positive 5 and a positive 12. You're going to add those two together, and then you're going to add a negative 6. Number 7 should be positive 12 plus a negative 6 is equal to a positive 6. Okay, 8, notice this time all three numbers are negative. So this time -10. You could still combine two of them. -10 plus -3 plus -2. I'm going to make it a -5 will equal a -15. And then the last one, 15 is the positive plus a -11 for a total of a +4. Okay, just a quick demonstration, and some of you may think of it in a little different way. That is fine, but as you finish up your worksheet now, I couldn't remember if I had left those copies in your folder, so I was having Mrs. Little make some more of them. You should have already done 1 through 32. What I want you to do now is to continue working on the worksheet, and I want you to do, let me add a new, I want you to do your, and we're going to call it our positive and negative worksheet. I want you to do numbers 33 through 110. Okay, that's a lot of them, but this gives you lots of practice, and this will be, put it in your folders at the end of the hour when you finish, and then we'll see how many of those. If you'd like a whiteboard, there are whiteboards in my cabinet back there, and get a marker, or if you want to use the tiles, they are in the little pink bag on my bookshelf, and so you can work together, but just help each other continue to get better at those positive and negative numbers. And then tomorrow we will get back to the book and the things that we had planned. And we'll see you then. Have a great day.